Bueno, chicos, estamos ya aquí en Vampyr, donde habíamos dejado episodio número 4, puede ser. Y nada, vamos a proseguir un poquito más. A ver qué tal. Tenemos que hablar ahora con el chico este, que me imagino que está en su habitación, sí. Así que a ver un poco cómo sigue la historia esta.
Please, Jonathan, come in. Fascinating, is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body, biology's penultimate frontier. The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
This must be all so new to you. This area of town, the hospital, a brand new life. How stimulating it must be.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea, but my condition defies scientific categorization. Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire. One might say a gift from heaven.
There is an absurd poetry to my situation. Physician, heal thyself.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now you are so much more than a brilliant physician. And please, call me Edgar.
There is no need to apologize, Edgar. You offered me sanctuary when I had none.
Very well. I have a task for you, Jonathan. Something that will require all your newfound skills.
Please, go on.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind. Now, if you could help her out...
A spokesman or politician is what you need. That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence that, if revealed, would jeopardize her position.
And you would like me to eradicate this threat?
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit. Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss her. Look for someone impossibly delicate.
Accepted. I'll see what kind of trouble Lady Ashbury is in.
Vale. A ver, vamos a hablar con él un momento.
Do you need?
I have just...
Then ask.
The man we pursued and slew in the camp...
He was a Skal, technically speaking.
Ella era un Skal.
The debate rages as to their...
Just for clarity, what
A Skal is easier to eliminate, Jonathan, even if they remain formidable foes for the unprepared. Vampire...
Where do...
The name means slave.
Sobre mí. Bueno, espérate, que es
He was
que
a Skal.
ha cortado. Yo quiero ver.
The name means slave. The etymology may indicate that they are a lesser species of vampire. From what I know, vampires tend to despise them.
Vale, vale.
Since I'm the one working for you, what should I...
Well, for many years, we have been the only medical facility in this...
¿En qué punto nos encontramos? ¿Qué es lo que espera de mí?
What we need is hope. You...
Vale.
Where do we stand?
To be honest, we cope on a day-to-day basis.
La primera habla de gripe, bla, bla, bla. Sobre la
You
hermandad.
mentioned something...
Certainly. I've been a member of the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole for several years. We are pledged to monitor and report vampire activity in England as impartial scientific observer.
That explains your nightly wanderings about the docks and the questions you ask.
I feel it wasn't mere coincidence that led us to that part of town. There was something as yet unseen that set those chain of events in motion.
Yet you don't fear me.
The Brotherhood has studied your kind for centuries. We believe you are as supernatural as a lion is to a gazelle.
Since you seem quite...
As men of science, our first step is always to...
¿Lo debo matar?
Must I take a life to live?
You are a vampire. You feed, and blood is the sole sustenance that can sustain your immortal frame. And only a living creature contains the nourishment you require.
The sun. The morning following my transformation. Its rays burned me. There was pain, smoke, and my skin blackened.
You will find there is very little that can kill a vampire, my friend. You have been offered relative immortality. The sun will most certainly hurt you, leaving you weakened and damaged, but it will not destroy you.
Yo creía que al final sí que te podía matar, pero es curioso que no. Vale, pues vamos a hablar con la benefactora esa. A ver qué tal. ¿Y dónde está? Está justo afuera. Mira cómo se teleporta la gente, ¿no, amigos? Vamos a hablar con este, que es al que le salvamos.
Good evening.
Dr. Reed.
And why?
People who don't sleep at night always seem more...
Have you heard of any
blackmail.
Qué asco me da este tío.
Do you ever think about that poor fellow I saw you push in the water?
The wound he gave me will make sure I don't forget him. Still fucking hurts.
That man was determined to murder you. You almost died.
What a surprise. The first time I met him, he nearly shit himself. Fucking coward. I guess revenge gives you balls.
What did he want?
I recently had to kill his brother. Poor arsehole thought it would be easy to return the favour.
You're a monster, Mr. Cox.
I'm the toughest bastard you'll ever meet, Dr. Reed.
Qué cabrón.
How is your hospital?
This is a shitty place.
Qué asqueroso, ¿no?
What's wrong?
That bastard you sent to bring me here, Milton. Off.
I see.
The nurses aren't too ugly. Especially that.
Madre mía, qué cabrón.
What's wrong with...
Come on, Dr. Reed.
But you're alive thanks to the efforts and dedication.
What are you expecting? A medal?
A este me encantaría matarle, la verdad.
How long do you think you can escape the law, Clay?
I know this city like the back of my hand, Doc. I know its streets, who to pay, who to avoid, and who to bully. I won't get caught.
We can't escape the consequences of...
I ain't afraid of death. I don't...
And who are you?
I'm the leader of the wet...
Hostias.
One day, I'll leave this shitty place and punch in the face all who thought I would not come back.
Have you heard of...
Black...
Tenemos una pista más sobre este tío. Pero no sé muy bien cómo... Pues esto lo podemos cautivar cuando queramos. Pretende seguir siendo uno de los líderes de la banda tras su recuperación. Clay había asesinado al hermano del hombre que intentó matarlo. Vale. Hay que intentar curarle porque este nos puede dar cosas interesantes. Este es el que se está recuperando. Vale. Dorothy Crane. ¿A esta la hemos conocido? Sí, ¿no? Albert Partner. Ah, este es el que matamos. Y esta zona no la hemos visto. Parece que es la zona rica, ¿no? Parece ser, o algo así. Vale. Pues mira, ya sabemos algo de este.
The flu took my dear wife, Emily. I take comfort knowing we'll soon be together again.
Mr. Rainfield, that's no way to talk. You're in good hands here, and we'll be up again soon enough. Now do me a kindness and get some sleep. I'll be back round later.
Your words are kind, the blessings of an angel. You're the sweet, sweet lady of mercy.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. It's a pleasure to see you again. You seem surprised. Dr. Swansea has brought me up to speed concerning your recent appointment to Pembroke Hospital.
You're a the lady who saved me that night, before vanishing into thin air. I remember you from the pub with Dr. Swansea.
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself formally this time. My name is Lady Ashbury. I remember you well, in spite of the brevity of our encounter.
Apologies. You've taken me by surprise. I'm very happy to see you.
The pleasure is mine, Doctor.
I hope you're more disposed to answer my questions now.
You must have countless questions, but our rather urgent matter first. Swansea has explained. My cover, if you prefer, has been compromised.
Have any of the patients...
These poor souls.
The world would be a better place if it were cared...
You make me blush.
Pardon my boldness, Your Lady.
As a newborn, your hunger for answers is rivaled...
I'm a scientist. My trade is in the deciphering of...
I will gladly answer every question you have, but...
Vale.
Dr. Swansea has commissioned me to be your agent in this matter. You could start by explaining what's amiss.
These past insufferable weeks, I've been the victim of extortion. I've made a first payment, but the blackmailer grows greedy. I must refuse his most recent demands.
Who would be so foolish as to threaten you? A kindred spirit.
Even if it were the case, and I highly doubt it, a vampire would have asked for something more valuable than money. My suspicions lean toward a patient or their family.
What are your expectations? Please be precise.
As the newly appointed surgeon of this hospital, you are in an excellent position to ask innocent questions and deftly learn the identity of my blackmailer.
If we're dealing with an ordinary criminal, surely you've the means to deal with it yourself, if I may.
As immortal tradition doth dictate, all fangs and hypnotic eyes ablaze, the blood would run like a river. That's what I hope to avoid. Violence has a tendency to spiral out of control.
Please continue. Every detail is essential. I'm your man.
My embarrassment in this matter is eclipsed only by my shame at having put the hospital at risk. The threat from our anonymous scoundrel is clear. A list of dates. My visits coinciding with the dates of suspicious patient deaths due to massive blood loss.
I'll take care of it. Do you know where I should start?
If that was the case, I'd settle the matter myself. You could talk to our local gossip, Harriet Jones.
Harriet Jones.
Not a pin drops here without her hearing about it.
I'll meet that woman now.
My
Vale.
life, as others know, is in your hands, Dr. Reed. I'm sure of your discretion. but I do fear your powers of persuasion will be put to the test. When this is resolved, I'll be your obligé. I'll answer all questions in regards of your condition.
Me gusta. ¿Te imaginas que al final es esta la que nos ha traicionado y nos convirtió en esto? Habla con Harriet en el hospital. Sí, que esa persona no hemos hablado aún con ella.
What is this? Who are you? Get out of my room.
There's no need for alarm, madam. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon.
Preposterous. Dr. Reed, you say? I don't want some bumbling intern. Where's Dr. Swansea?
Please, calm down, madam. I assure you that I am highly qualified. I'm just back from war duty.
How brave. Threatening an old defenseless woman. You know how long I've been a patient here? You've picked the wrong fight. I'm Harriet Jones.
Harriet Jones? Indeed. I've been meaning to have a chat with you. You know what goes on here better than any other patient, I gather.
Oh, better than any patient, nurse or doctor. I've seen so many vile undertakings.
I heard there have been some despicable goings-on. Was there a case of blackmail?
Blackmail? Wait. You're investigating something. This isn't a social call. One of those incompetent cunts slit a poor sod's vein.
You seem to know more about the goings-on.
That's it. Blame the old and
If I didn't know better, Miss Jones, I'd be inclined...
God's honest truth, Doctor.
I assure you, madam, this is not an investigation into a possible medical error.
Debauchery, then? Nurses Crane, Hawkins, Brannigans, whores, all of them. They can't keep their legs shut. I've seen them scratching slutty sores.
Madre mía.
Well, if you have irrefutable proof, I'll not have the staff behaving in such a manner here.
This is your business, Doctor, not mine. But I swear one of the nurses is cavorting with some man on hospital hours.
Thank you for your time, Miss Jones.
Esta no sabía nada. Bueno, vamos a hablar con ellos.
Now,
Well,
if you could just tell me...
it's terrible, Doctor. What with a...
I see.
No one comes to visit, you know.
Have you noticed?
It would be a great deal easier to make a little...
Everyone here is very...
Thieves and murderers, the lot.
Vale.
Come now, Miss Jones. Surely
Pero es algo así.
Have you
no
no
tiene-
eyes?
I'll come and...
No dice nada. Encuentra a la
The
enfermera
patients
Pippa
and staff
Hawkins.
might know something. I'll start my investigation with them.
Please! Please, someone help!
This is no time for self-pity. It is the last thing our patients
Una de las que con las que hay que hablar es esta.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Do you know if any of the hospital staff...
The people who work here all...
Have you seen a strange man visiting any of the nurses here?
I've never heard of such a thing, Doctor.
Goodbye.
Ah, mira, con esta también hay que hablar.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Espérate.
Pepper, I know you're very close to Milton Hooks.
Yes. Milton Hooks is my man.
I have no intention of reporting you, Nurse Hawkins. But are you aware of the risks?
The rules say I won't be allowed to work as a nurse.
Is he worth the risk?
Hey, I'm no perfect woman, and...
What can you tell me about the strange man visiting one of the nurses during her shift?
Let me guess. You spoke with that old shrew, Harriet Jones. Do not pay attention to her, Doctor.
She could have been telling the truth about the mysterious man.
That old witch will end up in hell soon enough.
No matter how you feel about her, Miss Jones deserves our help.
Who says I don't care for her? Hate is what keeps that old crone alive.
What can you tell me about the strange man?
Let me guess.
Otra vez con esto.
Goodbye.
Ahí, la otra está por allá. ¿A que esta muere o algo? Ah, por ahí se puede ir.
I'd step back, sir. Oi, you! Stop there!
Stay back, sir.
Oi! Didn't you hear me?
Madre mía, pesados la gente esta. Ah, por aquí puedo bajar. ¡Ey! Este no lo conozco.
Please, sir.
What's going on?
I'm Blight, sir. Newton Blight.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Oswald and myself were both infantry, sir. We were en route for the hospital, but we had a disagreement.
How long have you been searching?
I can't go there. Too many rats...
Don't be ashamed, Mr. Blight. Many soldiers...
Espérate un momento, porque es que sale aquí lo de los sentidos. Vale, ya está. Que si no...
No. All right.
A ver, sobre... Verdadero su amigo.
He went down by the canal.
Vale.
What can you tell me about...
His name is Oswald Thatcher.
Vale.
What can you tell me about...
I'm Oswald's best friend.
Vale.
This is a dangerous part.
We were looking for the Pembroke Hospital.
Vale, perfecto.
I have all the...
Thank you.
Es que a lo mejor está por ahí, ¿sabes? A lo mejor preguntando a la gente y al final te enteras.
You're sure you don't come back with me?
Nah, I have to see someone at the hospital.
Be careful. You look so bad they may keep you as a patient.
Fuck 'em. I don't like hospitals or doctors.
Well then, when you go back to Whitechapel, you may find this useful.
What is it?
A pass for a free medical exam by the best nurse available. Just read it.
I don't read well, but thank you, I guess.
Vamos a meternos por aquí a ver qué pasa. Puedes mejorar tus armas en la mesa de trabajo y encontrarlas en los escondites. Estoy por mejorar el arma, porque es que son las que más llevamos al final. Parece que hay alguien que ha sido comido. Vale.
This man has been savagely attacked and dragged to the floor.
A tomar por saco. Toma por culo, macho. Pesadillo. Vale. Ah, siempre. Ah, por culo también. Ah, en las cajas estas suelen haber siempre cosas. Joder. Pues yo no destruía nada. A ver. Ah, pues oye, está bien saberlo porque no rompía nada de esto. Ah, solamente hay en algunas. Ah, por culo. La prohibición del dragón nuevo coleccionable. Parece que es por ahí, Vamos a ver que hay por este lado. Ciudadano en apuros. Cuidado, es posible que el ciudadano en apuros no sobreviva hasta la próxima noche. Joder, macho, de verdad, Pesaditos estos. Tranquilo, ya estoy aquí.
Are you injured, sir?
Help me get out of here. I need to get out.
Puede que este sea el amigo del pavo este que dijo, ay, lo he perdido.
Please, take a deep breath and tell me your name.
Okay.
Sí, este, ¿no?
Mr. Thatcher, your friend Newton sent me to...
Yes.
Good. Now leave this...
Ciudadano rescatado. Rescatado un ciudadano volverá a su siguiente... A su distrito... Uy, perdón. A su distrito la noche siguiente. Vale.
Are you sure you're all right, sir?
Nada, este no dice nada. Vale. Pues lo hemos ayudado. Vale. Vamos a bajar ya y vamos por el sitio que teníamos que ir. Uy, no, yo quería una ratita de esas. ¿No hay más? Bueno, pues vámonos. ¡Hostia!
What sort of creature is this?
Uy, espérate que entra en rage. Madre mía, macho. Lo bueno es que no nos puede pegar. Si le empezamos a masacrar con este ataque. Ah, este ya muere. No tiene nada que hacer contra nosotros. Mira, ya lo hemos encasquillado. Uff. Muestra de sangre concentrada. Madre mía, el hombre levito este. Joder, registra caras del mafioso. Ah, que se lo han comido.
Here's what's left of him. Not a lot to check.
Hostia, pedazo lobo, Me cago en Dios. No sabía que podíamos encontrarnos cosas así. Si estás enfermo y no tienes dinero, seas quien seas, vengas de donde vengas, ven a ver a Dorothy para recibir ayuda. No es ningún engaño gratis, no hacemos preguntas. Busca la casa de Darius Petrescu y entrega este cupón.
Some voucher for a free checkup in Whitechapel.
What is Nurse Crane up to? I really must find her.
Vale. Bueno, podemos ir por otro sitio, espérate. Estoy aquí dando vueltas. Vale, nos curamos al 100% y ya está. Espérate, aquí había algo para coger, ¿no? O me ha parecido a mí. Me ha parecido a mí. Bueno, no está nada mal. Ya por lo menos ya sé más o menos enfrentar contra estos bichos. Me gustan las armas rápidas, así que me parece que vamos a subirnos este arma bastante bien. Y las armas vienen muy bien para aturdir a los enemigos. Lo malo es que nos hemos quedado casi sin balas, pero bueno. Creía que era una persona normal, ¿sabes? Vamos para allá. ¿Este hombre estará aquí o...? Habrá que pasar la noche. Vamos a hacer esto y ya luego miraremos más. Uf, está muy lejos esto, ¿no? Vamos a descansar y subir niveles, que tenemos 2000 de experiencia para subir. Pues al final realmente si no quieres... O sea, no veo la necesidad de hablar con la gente mucho. O sea, te da misiones, es lo único, ¿eh? Porque por el resto, si os fijáis... no sé. Tenemos aquí esta ventana por si queremos salir de aquí.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
Vale. Se mejora con esto. Es que quiero ver qué armas son buenas, antes de... Vale, vamos a dormir. Me está gustando el juego, la verdad. A ver. Esto es bastante importante, sinceramente. Vale, yo creo que así vamos bastante bien. Ah, y esto deberíamos de subirlo también, Ahora que me doy cuenta... Uy, esto es muy caro. Mejor regeneración. Uf, no sé, Habría que ver esto. Vale, yo creo que hemos elegido bien las habilidades. La noche siguiente. Eventos importantes y distintos. Todas las noches las consecuencias de tus acciones mejorarán o empeorarán el estado de salud del distrito. Cuantas más vidas arrogatas, pero será el nivel de la salud de un distrito. Si el estado de salud de un distrito se encuentra por debajo del crítico, se sumirá en el caos. Cefalea. Tratamiento para la cefalea. No tenemos eso. De esto sí. Mola porque llegas rápido arriba, Vamos a darle esto al gilipollas ese que me cae mal, para ver si avanzamos con su trama o algo. Ahí está el gilipollas este.
Hey, Doc.
You're lucky.
This place is full of sickness.
Consider yourself lucky.
Don't play the innocent with me. I'm sure.
Sí.
I'll leave you.
Vale, pues a este lo hemos curado. Ahora toca ir allá, a ver qué pasa. ¿Aquí dónde está el sitio este? Sí, es todo recto. Vale. ¿What? ¿Ese arma, tío? Otra vez, tío. Qué asco de arma. Uf. Madre mía, tío. Qué asco de tío. 65, 45. Quiero ver... Claro, que esto hace bastante más. Este mejor, se supone. Está causada. Mejorar aturdimiento, pero gasta más energía. Y este te cura, ¿sabes? ¿Por qué no podemos utilizar esto? A ver. Mola mucho el ataque este doble, con este. Pero esto, claro, es para... No me gusta, Únete a las filas. ¿Qué es por aquí? Sí. Vamos a comer ratitas. No hay mucha gente por estos lados, ¿eh? Es ahora a la izquierda, o sea, por ahí. Hay que mejorar este arma, ¿eh? Me gusta mucho. Este parece un poco idiota, ¿no? Uy. ¿En serio? Madre mía, qué asqueroso. Pero ¿cómo puede? Tiene mucha vida este, ¿eh? Venga, toma por saco, hombre. Que te queda ya poca vida. Muérete ya, coño. Hostia, qué pesadilla el señor este, de verdad, ¿eh? A ver, hay que venir, había que venir por aquí, ¿no? Sí, justo ahí. Está bien cerrado y de repente puedo abrir.
Whitechapel. This neighborhood is linked somehow to the kind Lady Ashbury's blackmail. First, let's find this Petrescu fellow.
¿En serio? Que acaba de matar a un pavo este.
Shooting a boy in the middle of the street. Not the best thing to do, wouldn't you say?
What? You saw what happened?
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd like to ask you a few questions, if you promise me to set your gun aside.
No. Look, I'm not a violent man.
Whatever the boy did, I'm sure he didn't deserve a public execution.
I swear I didn't want to hit him. It's just that...
Perhaps you could...
I'm sick, broke, and my son just stole my pills. Everything's coming up roses.
Ah, y ha matado a su hijo.
What can you tell me?
Nothing to say, really.
You mean you used...
Yeah, I had a wife, a home.
You don't have anywhere to go?
Not since the death of my wife.
Ah, no, su hijo no era.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane?
It's funny, I've been searching for her too. I need some pills. But the woman is a phantom.
Really? And why is that?
Word is she ain't real. She's a cover for some doctor who runs an illegal dispensary for migrants.
I have found a very interesting letter. Your son planned to prove his worth to the gang by stealing your medicine.
Ah, vale, ya sé que... Vale, entonces... Este es el tío de la banda esa y su hijo es el hijo de puta ese.
The gang's recruiter was dead when I found him. Perhaps you should take better care of your son.
I love my Albert, sir. Believe me.
Vale, vale, ya entiendo todo esto.
It's just... Well, I'm an arsehole, I suppose. Anyway, thanks for the letter. This is for your trouble.
Me ha dado un elixir.
A gun, alcohol, and a bad temper. Are you all right?
The bastard hit the wall next to me. I don't even know if he meant to miss.
If you've been hurt, I can help you. I'm a doctor.
Name's Albert.
Ah, bueno, pues este es su hijo, vale. Pues me he quedado rayado. Nada de lo que... Entendía que era que su hijo era el cabrón aquel que quería hacerse con el puesto de este, pero no. O sea, ese es otro y ya está. No.
Do you know...
Never heard of her.
What happened? Did you...
Hey, I didn't do anything. It ain't me.
No entiendo, no sé, me estoy quedando un poco rayado ahora.
All right.
Sí, se confundió con su hijo. Entonces su hijo sí que es ese. Vale, vale, pues entonces ya está.
It's true. I'm not familiar with this part of town. Perhaps you could help me.
I said sod off.
Goodbye, young.
The wet boots will be proud of me.
Ese está mal de la migraña. O sea, tiene migraña.
Good evening. What is it, Benjamin? It was the war, wasn't it? Your nerves are shot, aren't they? I need...
The doctors called me a liar. A coward.
Son métodos brutales.
It's a pity that doctors still practice such...
Now only the pills stop me thinking about...
Vale. Tratamiento para migraña, necesitamos eso.
You don't seem well.
I always feel ill.
I will see you.
Vale. ¿Y la señora esta?
Science fails you. This elixir will
Good
give
evening,
you
miss.
faith
Good
again.
evening, sir. Are you interested in a miraculous cure
Ay, qué asco me da
for
esta
this
gente,
unknown
¿verdad?
deadly epidemic?
Actually...
Que todo lo que vendes es falso.
Then you have come to the right place.
Oh, really? Why didn't I hear about it during my studies? I'm Jonathan Reed, by the way.
Ah, my brother has spoken of your research, sir.
I'd like to see what...
A ver qué vende. Vende cosas interesantes, ¿eh?
Goody.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane?
I don't like to talk.
Competition?
Never met her, but it seems she provides some...
Tell me, who in...
The region itself is something to see.
Is there anyone I should avoid?
Cadogan Bates, without a doubt. The bloody bastard remorselessly exploits poor migrants.
What do you think?
Most of them are afraid or desperate.
Goodbye.
Vale, pues hemos conocido a otra persona más. Para donde tenemos que ir es para allá, ¿no? Sí. A ver qué hay por aquí.
What do you want? Leave me alone.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I'm looking for Nurse Dorothy Crane.
There is no Dorothy Crane here. Now goodbye.
I'm afraid this medical leaflet says the opposite, sir.
Really? Well, I'm afraid I'm going to close this door right now. Go bother someone else, Mr. Doctor.
To enter that house, I must discover who this man really is. Maybe I could start by observing what he's up to. Nobody at home.
Dios, P3 cubios que este tío. Ah, que puedes verlo por la ventana o algo.
It's locked, all right.
Pues no sé muy bien. Ah, vale, que es así, joder. Ah, mira dónde está.
A strange man was at the door with a pass for our medical facility. I refused him entry.
Darius, how could you know he didn't need our help?
His clothes were too finely tailored to be for Whitechapel.
Perhaps just a friend of that stray poet who is always about.
Richard Nithercott? No, not of the same cloth, this man. I suspect some machination from that journalist.
Clayton Darby. Is he still asking questions?
Yes. I saw him drifting around St. Mary's Church. I swear he is tracking me just downwind.
No sé, no sé.
I must talk to that journalist or the poet. They must know about Darius. Nearby the church they just mentioned.
Joe, please, I don't have your money. Come on.
Estos son gente nueva.
I'm doctor.
Es que la gente esta ya me está aburriendo. La verdad. No sé. No me está...
Business.
I see.
It's no...
As a merc...
What do you mean?
Have you...
No.
Violence is in...
Yeah.
Where did...
In the clothes work.
Una nueva misión.
Have you...
Nurse
Yes.
Dorothy Craig.
That doesn't explain...
Your precious nurse.
Ah, no se ha hablado más de él.
Right then.
Vende cositas, ¿eh?
Excuse me, sir.
Another journalist?
I'm not a journalist.
A doctor, you...
Really?
I'm Joe Peterson's son.
I
do whatever I want, and some...
Voy a hacer cuerno,
According to you,
not familiar with
this part of...
Totally.
How did you become the local bully
There's no pride in roughing up poor boy.
A job?
I got enlisted by the Wet Boot Boys, a gang...
You are...
I don't care what you think.
I'm not sure Mr. Lewis would agree with your...
Oh, do you really think he's the...
Have you heard...
Dorothy Craig?
Could you please tell me...
She's a nice girl.
Goodbye.
Vale, uno menos. Ahí está el padre.
Forgive my interruption.
Do not apologize.
I am Dr.
Ah, no, es otro, es otro.
Have you any friends?
No.
Have you any...
No.
You...
As a...
Es que me da un poco igual, sinceramente, no sé. Y llega un momento en el que... más misiones, no sé. Está poco a poco el juego yendo a menos, sinceramente, no sé. Es que estoy por ir solamente a la trama principal y ya está. No... Veo que se me va a hacer muy repetitivo el juego. Me está gustando mucho hasta hace 1 hora y media y poco a poco he ido decayendo algunas cosas. No sé. Es que a lo mejor ahora me atrapa más, pero... No sé. Vamos a ir a la trama ahora mismo. Vale, tenemos que entrar ahí dentro, ¿no? ¿Cómo nos colamos en la iglesia? Si se puede saber. O sea, no me gustaría matar a nadie, pero me gustaría... No sé. Habrá que ver cómo avanza un poco la trama. Esta es una nueva tía.
Don't be
I'm not looking.
All right then, but be quick.
Madre mía.
Do you see?
Dorothy.
Christine,
I don't like doctors.
you can
And you think that
consider.
if it is
Es una prostituta, ¿no?
Tell me.
Are you joking?
I have no. Many.
And when exactly would
No sé.
Goodbye, miss.
Este es el periodista, creo yo.
Excuse me, sir.
Sorry.
Dr. Reed?
I heard you're investigating an
Not much, I'm afraid.
I'm a doctor, Mr. Darby.
Are you sure you're not just concerned about...
Without a doubt, you are a damn fine journalist, Mr. Darby. What do you know of her accomplice, a man named Darius?
I don't know much about the man.
He never...
No.
Really?
He went to the nearest...
He has no...
No. Except for that...
Where can I find...
He spends most of his time lurking around...
What is a journalist doing in this?
He goes where none of his colleagues would dare to go.
So you risk your life to reveal the truth?
Whitechapel is the crucible of so many...
That's quite honorable of you.
Not at all, sir. And that's why I...
Christina Popper claims she sells her body because she can't find any other work. Do you believe her?
Of course I do. Her story...
Do you think things will ever change?
I believe the situation...
Have you any...
I've had to...
I'm...
Really?
Yo estoy aquí
Why?
dándola todo, que no sé realmente.
If no...
Yes.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby.
Encuentra a el buzón y la carta. Madre mía, señor este. ¿En serio, amigo? ¿En serio, tío? Madre mía. Me gusta mucho el arma esta, el hacha, ¿verdad? Vale, a ver, ¿qué hay por aquí? Será este, ¿no? El tío este.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Please be really.
I'm a
Ay, a ver.
May I ask you...
extraordinary part of town, is it not?
What can you tell me about an old man?
Darius Petrescu. Yes.
Not interested in...
Darius is an old political activist.
I'm looking for Dorothy Crane.
Dorothy Crane.
Uf.
What are your thoughts?
Terrible.
What are you talking...
Do you remember?
Yes.
Most...
Are you... But...
Es que...
Well...
No sé. Me estoy cansando un poco. Y me gustaría la trama, seguirla, por lo menos la trama principal. Pero es que esto...
Oh yes.
A ver de qué trata todo esto.
I'll leave you alone.
El buzón ese creo que está aquí. Me ha parecido verlo antes, ¿no? No. Ramo de flores. Ah, es esto, joder. Sí.
The content of Darius' letter to his children could give me more leverage to enter. Darius is a bit less of a mystery now. It should not be that difficult to incite him to let me in.
O sea que la parte está así, grandullona, es de gente. Lo demás, todo esto es en plan zombie, ¿no? Lo que vemos rojo, parece ser. No, pero es que esto también. ¿O no? No. Esto, es que no sé. No entiendo muy bien estas zonas, mucho, la verdad.
Mr. Petrescu, just 1 minute, please.
You again? Go away.
Se necesita nivel 2 de cautivar.
Sir, wait. Stop this nonsense. Don't you see we're on the same side?
I'm nothing like...
Yes, you are.
I have to admit.
It's locked. It's locked.
Ah, podemos hablar con este también.
We've not... How did you meet?
I'm her oldest friend in England.
You mean
Really.
I know you fought for your...
I know my days are not...
But Romania escaped...
But it's not a...
Vale.
Don't...
No sé. Lo siento mucho, he intentado, pero es que no sé, ¿qué ha pasado? Que de una hora a otra...
You know about... I do not believe in the afterlife, Doctor.
Who is she, really?
She's not from around here.
You say she has no...
Well, there's...
Are you not? Are you in...
Don't be stupid.
Sobre el verdadero apellido de la enfermera Clay.
So Dorothy's real name is not...
Like myself and...
She seems important.
More than you can imagine.
Tell me everything you know.
I do not believe in the afterlife, Doc.
Goodbye.
A ver qué nos cuenta esta. A lo mejor ve claramente no es que sean epidemias, que son vampiros.
Complaints of dizziness, muscle aches, and head pain, diagnosed with influenza.
Treatment?
Aspirin and salicin for the fever and discomfort, liquids for dehydration, but he's having trouble keeping even water down.
Aspirin and salicin, you say? Why not some warm milk and a kiss on the cheek? Where are the quinine salts?
Tried buying, borrowing, even stealing. There's none to be found, Doctor.
He's not convulsing, he's choking. He's not getting any air. Scalpel! Hand me that scalpel!
What can I do, Doctor?
I need to perform a tracheostomy. Short pipe. That rubber tube will do. We're going to cut a passage for air through the neck.
Yes, Doctor. He's breathing again, but he's coughing up blood.
Internal hemorrhaging. I need to make another incision into the chest cavity to drain the fluids from the lung. Prepare another tube.
A thoracostomy. Doctor, we've nothing to fight the infection. We need an aseptic environment.
¿Qué sugiere?
Right then, Nurse Crane. What do you suggest we do?
I've no idea. I'm not the doctor.
Time is of the essence. We need to perform a thoracic drain.
Yes, Doctor.
Qué asco.
He's still bleeding, Doctor. I'm losing his pulse.
The drain must have punctured the intercostal artery. There's too much blood.
Are you all right, Doctor?
I can't see. Yes. I have this, nurse. Allow me to finish the procedure alone. I need the room.
I'd prefer to stay and see this through. This is my patient, Doctor. I have needle and thread for stitching the wound.
Good. The stitches are holding. How's he doing?
We're losing him. We've lost his pulse. He's dying, Doctor.
Yo qué sé.
A dose of epinephrine, now.
Yes, Doctor.
Yo no soy médico, no sé qué hacer.
We've lost the pulse. He's gone, Doctor.
Nurse, we did everything we could.
Truly? Everything you could. Is that how you'll report this in your log? Is this how the war went? Piling up one poor corpse beside the next?
This was not an influenza-induced seizure. I've never seen symptoms like these on the continent.
Neither have I. But the previous symptoms leading up to this attack were the same, indistinguishable from the epidemic.
No. There was something more vile in these reactions. Something primitive.
There have been numerous reports of mental breakdowns caused by the fever that accompanies the flu itself, Doctor.
Yes, but... I'd best take some samples of the blood for analysis.
No sé, no sé. O sea, la trama me gusta, pero las cosas secundarias de hablar con la gente me está... Al principio me molaba un poco, pero uff, no sé, se me está haciendo un poco raro. Vale. ¿Qué tengo que hablar con ella?
I suspect it was more than intuition alone that led you to us. So, how might I be of service, Dr. Reed?
Your heart...
Doctor, you think your warnings scare me?
Dr. Swansea is a sensible and honest man. He wouldn't have refused your friend's care at Pembroke.
It's easy for you to say, Doctor. These people cannot...
You've convinced me of the sincerity of your actions and their noble justifications. But all the same, blackmail is a crime, and it will stop, Nurse Crane.
So, are you going to turn me over to the authorities?
No. Your place is here. Jailing you would be an even greater crime. So, here is my proposition. I'll look the other way on your little enterprise. In exchange, you will resign from the Pembroke Hospital and provide me with medical supplies when the need arises.
Dr. Reed! That sounds like a business proposition. My accomplice, then?
No, just a privileged client. My research may require the occasional rare piece of equipment or ingredient. I'll pay good coin in exchange, fair and honest, to help finance your noble endeavors.
We have ourselves a deal, Doctor. Good customers are always welcome.
Yes, Nurse Crane. We have a deal. It's locked, all right. I cannot enter.
¿Qué ha pasado? Ha venido la policía, ¿no?
There's one of them vermin.
It's one of them.
Mira, cuánta gente. Es que estoy jugando sin ganas, creo yo, Uf, no va a caer, cuidado. Quiero entregar la misión a ver si me llama la atención, pero si no estoy por lo menos en YouTube la trama principal y ya está, no sé. No sé.
Hello, Mr. Petrescu.
Hello, Dr. Reed. Come on in. Yes?
Goodbye, Mr.
Encuentra forma de acceder a la casa de Darius Petrescu. ¿No es este? No, este será el otro. Vamos a ver para allá.
As long as you have the money.
Está ese buscando la basura. ¿Dónde es, por cierto? Vale, hay que ir al hospital. O sea, hay que ir pues por aquí. Vale, y ahora a la derecha y ya está. Sí, todo recto. Que tienes que pasar siempre por estos sitios.
Whoever left these marks did so deliberately.
Más misiones, en serio. serio? Joder, macho, de verdad. Joder, de verdad que asco da la gente esta, ¿eh? Vamos a matarle con otro. Joder, tío, de verdad, ¿eh? Espérate. Vamos a equiparnos la puta mierda esta, porque ya me están tocando los cojones, ¿eh? ¡Oh, Dios mío! ¡Qué asquerosidad! Señores, es que no paraban de salir, ¿eh? Hasta que no te cargas a esos. No, esto no es un sitio para dormir. Esto es un sitio normal. Madre mía, qué asquerosos. Vamos de vuelta al hospital, el único sitio bueno. Hay que hablar con la chica. Se ha rayado. Pone chantaje. Encuentra forma de acceder a la casa. Pero no, lo que hay que hacer es hablar con esta ya. O sea, se ha rayado la misión. ¡Hostia!
I would ask you to avert your eyes, sir. Or did you not know it was rude to stare?
I knew it.
Speak up, Dr. Reed. I like a man who speaks his mind.
Hiding your true appetites behind a facade of compassion. Bravo. Very clever indeed.
Spare me your sarcasm, Jonathan. You are but newly born in this world.
So in the end, the accusation was true, wasn't it?
The situation is somewhat awkward nonetheless. I have not been observed sustaining myself for many decades. I have to say I'm a trifle embarrassed.
Anyway, I have concluded my inquiries concerning your blackmailer.
I see. Please excuse my agitated state. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't let anyone see me in this condition.
I must confess I have not put an end to the blackmail, my lady. Unfortunately, I could not bring myself to do it.
I'm so disappointed in you, Jonathan. I didn't expect this from you.
Lady Ashbury, you yourself admitted how ridiculous the sum of money was. I can assure you, it was all used for charitable ends.
Well, you are full of surprises, aren't you, Jonathan? All right, say I trust you, but you will still pay the ransom. That is only fair. After all, it was you who failed to bring this problem to a satisfactory conclusion.
I believe I could agree to that.
And since a lady always keeps her promises, I will now answer any questions you may have.
I've been hearing a voice talk.
Hush. Tell no one this. It would be unwise to talk of such things amongst British immortals. Speak no more of your maker.
Excuse my forward.
Me? Goodness, no. Only a foolish immortal would create a progeny without taking precaution, and I'm no fool.
How could this cause a...
Only the powerful immortals can mentally call to their progeny. No vampire or hunter will sleep easy, knowing that an unidentified elder is stalking the streets of London.
I don't understand.
That is a question only the one who made you can answer.
I'd like to avoid creating another vampire.
The process...
So me being a vampire could have been a mistake.
I very much doubt it, Jonathan. Contrary to the legends, it is not as simple to make another vampire by just biting someone.
A vampire? Is that what I...
Such a crude word, defined by penny dreadfuls and drunken hacks. No. You are now an Ekon, and that you shall remain.
Are you?
Yes, I am. We are the closest thing...
So we are Ekons?
How to put it? All Ekon are vampires. But all vampires are not Ekon. We are a...
Uf. A ver.
Why does Dr. Swansea allow you to...
Dr. Swansea is a good and compassionate man. He is trying to find a solution for our... hunger. Until that happens, he is clever enough to understand that I only feed upon the dying.
What do you know about this?
The Brotherhood is well known amongst London vampire society. As long as our kind is discreet, and as long as they do not interfere, we have come to a mutual understanding.
And...
As you well know, suspicion has...
I know this is beyond...
Really? And I thought you were gentlemen. If you must know, I'm 27. I've been 27 for a long time now, and 27 I shall remain.
And who
My maker. He left this isle.
Very well.
A lady has to have...
Why did you say...
I could hardly stand by and watch such a promising young blood as yourself be torn to shreds by some gutter scab.
William Bishop, what...
No, Jonathan. Whatever their strength and demeanor, Skulls are the progeny of careless vampires.
What type?
Not a true vampire. The deformed...
When I awoke, changed, I was chased and attacked by...
Though I can't be certain. More than light...
Once...
They have seen...
You make them sound...
More a society. And like all the best...
Are there many vampires?
Immortals are of a rare breed.
Do you know any of them? Have you an idea?
You mean your maker? No.
What do you mean?
Every now and then, you may discover an immortal in the deep of the night. But we are a rare and reclusive breed.
Will they all be as...
I do not see why not. But
that sounds like...
Vampire politics are as intricate and some...
I've been...
Things have gone from bad...
What?
A ver si esta dice ya eso.
I bid you farewell. I must quickly analyze the blood I took from Nurse Crane's patient.
La verdad es que, a ver, el juego me gusta, me interesa, pero el tema a lo mejor del combate me llega a parar demasiado. O sea, aunque tenga un estilo así tranquilito, no sé. Lo veo como... no sé. O sea, me atrae parte de la historia, pero no tanto como para dedicarle tantas horas. La verdad, no sé.
Razvan Vasily was infected by Spanish flu, but also has the highly unstable blood of the Skulls. Is the London vampire epidemic transmitted through the flu? I should talk to Dr. Swansea about it.
Vamos a hablar con él. Voy a terminar de hablar con él y si eso, pararemos de jugar. Si me entran muchas ganas de jugar más adelante, vale, pero si no, me parece que pagaremos un poco esta serie, la verdad. Es una pena porque, no sé, tenía bastantes ganas de jugar, pero hay algo que me ha dejado de parar de... no sé. Es una lástima, ¿verdad?
Evening, Edgar. Could I get your
Please, speak.
This strain of flu. It's very different from the one I saw.
Really?
I've just looked at the blood.
I see.
This disease spreads and looks like the Spanish flu, but it's...
This is very interesting.
Yes. Unlike the...
You mean like rabies?
There's a lot we're not seeing here.
But Jonathan, we've a fantastic opportunity.
What on earth do you...
Why you, my dear boy?
¿Qué dice, tío, este? ¿Cómo estoy en Londres, mi reino?
But the risk of infection using vampire blood...
I know, but your blood now carries
We'll discuss this more later.
No, thank you.
Yes?
I'm afraid it's your sister.
¿Qué?
My sister.
Está viva.
She's to be buried this evening at Whitechapel Cemetery. Your mother...
I see.
I'm sorry, Jonathan.
Pues si queremos ir al cementerio ahora. Vamos al cementerio y ahí lo dejamos. Porque me ha parecido interesante lo de la hermana. ¿Te imaginas que la puedes resucitar? Estaría muy guay. La verdad es que eso me haría que tuviera más... Seguir con las ganas de jugar. Uf, que sí que voy a subir nivel, porque macho. Esto hace mucha pupa. A la mañana siguiente. Y lo dejaremos así. ¿Qué es esto? Redadas policiales inútiles. Vale. A ver cómo acaba esto. El pilar era ella, Dorothy. Ya te habían hecho spoiler antes de eso, A todos les pasa algo, tío. Agotamiento, resfriado, bronquitis, migraña, agotamiento. ¿Qué pasa? Que hay que cuidar a todos, tío. Estable, ¿sabes? Uf. Agotamiento. Y falta este sitio, que a saber. O sea, tiene pinta de cuidar bien el juego para que no se vaya todo al traste. O sea, la idea está guay, pero creo que este juego, más que jugar, me gustaría verlo. Porque creo que no le estoy sacando el partido que le puede sacar otra persona, pienso, la verdad. Por eso sí que... Porque la trama me gusta, así que seguramente... A ver qué pasa ahora.
I'll find the truth about what happened to us. I swear.
Pero este juego, por ejemplo, me gustaría más, creo que verlo, más que jugarlo. Por lo que estoy viendo ahora, la verdad. Creo que lo disfrutaría más viendo a otra persona que lo aproveche un poco más todo. Voy a comerme una rata para pasar. ¡No! ¿En serio?
Snuff it, leech! Get a taste of this!
¿En serio? Es que me va a matar.
Get a taste of this! Disappear into thin air!
A ver si se van. Y me dejan pasar. ¿En serio me dejas pasar? Ahora.
My dear sister, I don't know if I have the strength.
Viuda en apuros. Uf. Lo dicho, es que... No, voy a salvarla, joder. Me sabe mal, por si acaso quiero seguir jugando, ¿sabes?
What do you want? Somebody help! What do you want? What do you want?
¿Ya? Ya creo que me carga a todos. Hola señora, ¿qué ha pasado aquí?
Carnage. Is Father Whittaker... This man's far too old to be Samuel. No. By the look of his clothes, this man's a docker. Samuel isn't here. I had better follow the blood trail.
Hola señora.
Are you all right, miss? They've lost their minds in the epidemic.
You seem to know a lot about...
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
I am Shaoshun.
Ah, pues hemos salvado a la señorita esta. Y vamos ya a lo de nuestra hermana, macho. En serio. Venga, hasta luego. Otro más. Que quiero ir a lo de mi hermana, tío. Vale, hay que ir hasta arriba. Pero es que hay no sé, hay tantos zombies y la gente no dice nada, no sé. O sea, zombies, joder, macho, con los zombies.
Reveal myself to my mother now. I must find a discreet spot to attend the ceremony.
Asiste discretamente al funeral de Mary.
I am the resurrection and the life.
Es que la trama me gusta mucho, pero es eso. Creo que este juego me gustaría más verlo que jugarlo.
And whosoever liveth and believeth in me shall never die. We commend unto thy hands of mercy, most merciful Father, the soul of our sister departed, and we commit her body to the ground.
Joder, tu madre cómo está, ¿no?
Earth to earth, ashes to ashes.
Es raro que no hayas ido a verla, ¿no? No sé. ¿Por qué no has podido ir a verla ahora? No sé.
Why kill my Mary and stick her here in this cold,
god-awful place.
These are the legal requirements for the epidemic, madam.
Oh, Avery, I feel so tired. Please take me home.
Yes, madam.
Mira que hacer un entierro a estas horas, tío. De noche. No sé, muy raro esto.
Oh, Mary. What have I done?
La verdad es que sí. La verdad es que es una pena esto.
If I could only change one thing. One thing. This is a nightmare.
Jonathan, there is nothing you can do but accept it.
What brings you here?
I thought you could use the company. I am so sorry for your loss, Jonathan.
She was a good person. Vibrant, full of life. She was kindness incarnate, my Mary.
You're a good person, Jonathan. And a young Ekon. A newborn cast into the night without so much as a candle to guide your way.
She had been scouring the most dangerous parts of London in search of me. And it led to her death.
Jonathan, don't.
I still hear her last thoughts. They echo in my head. Her mind shattered, and it haunts me.
Jonathan, stop. Listen carefully. You must come to terms with this. You must learn to live with what happened.
How can I? I've destroyed my family. My poor mother. I can't even console her.
Don't you see? You're doing the work of our enemies, feeding your remorse. We are weakest when we grieve, and the guilt blurs our senses.
And so this is why you're here. To warn me. You felt this pain yourself. You too have endured this.
I don't want to lose you, Jonathan. I've lost so many friends. Loved ones I cherished. Pray for Mary's forgiveness, if you must.
Thank you, my lady. I will.
Good. But be careful. If I found you here, others may too.
What should I do then?
St. Mary's Church is not far from here. Go there and make your peace. Find the solace you need.
Ahí conocemos al padre.
Wants me to confess.
No, Jonathan. It's you who wants to confess, I think.
Vale, pues lo vamos a dejar aquí. Y no sé, creo que vamos a dejar la serie aquí, a no ser que me entren muchas ganas. Sí que me voy a ver el juego ahora mismo, porque la verdad es que la trama principal me gusta mucho. Pero no sé, jugar me cansa mucho este juego. Sí, creo que es justo este juego. Mira que hay pocos, pues justo este los que me gusta verlo. No me gusta jugarlo casi. Así que nada, chicos, me parece que dejo aquí el vídeo. Será el último que podáis ver. Y no sé, a no ser que queráis que siga la serie, me lo decís por comentarios y intento seguirla. Sí, me entran bastantes ganas. Como la partida se ha quedado guardada, ¿vale? Y si no, pues nada, lo seguiré viendo por internet y ya está. Así que nos vemos en el siguiente capítulo, o no. Hasta la próxima, chao.